This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world,
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. That hook scores. Good counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. The perfect counter lands. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he scores with the counter. Would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Missing with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made looks.
On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Klitschko is dazed. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Incredible fire. Hold that thought. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Klitschko is on the canvas. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
But now it's about getting back to the corner.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just a second.
Gather in your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop it.
Will appear. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time.
Back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Joe Louis in trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart. Not...
Here we go to the 4th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Did you see that? Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nope, that uppercut does not score. The jab doesn't quite connect. In trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Whoa, wait a minute. Klitschko is dazed. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round, great round. Now relax. You were thinking.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll...
And you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
That's it. He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see...
Again. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Good work there. The jab's working nice.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
It's the fight. Great round. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Let's start the sixth. No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Can't land that jab. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
It's great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
And put it back on him this round. He was coasting this fight.
And is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Now, you've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick around the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks.
You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, you were still
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, now you've let him back.
Don't get...
Here comes round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Is hurt. He is the Brown Bomber. Couldn't take anymore. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters. Up against them, James Buster Douglas, 192 centimeters tall with a reach of 211 centimeters.
There is no joke about this.
Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination. When you got a name like Dr. Iron Fist, you better back it up. And this man certainly has done it. James Buster Douglas. Do you know the name? Pulled off one of the most famous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitaly Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner from Columbus, Ohio, in the United States, here is an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing James Buster.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, all I can say,
All right.
heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
I want you to
Under the
protect
bright
yourself
lights
at all
here for this
times.
one. Really
And what
good
I say, you
matchup,
must
and we're
obey.
hoping for... We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They got out of the way of that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And Buster goes down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
They exchange punches. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Then you continue.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Douglas in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is the type of fighter that would... And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Nice round.
On to the third. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
A big whiff with the right hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Tried to score with the uppercut. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Whoa, Johnny. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Back out there and win the round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Now boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job.
Set him up. We will take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? They blocked the left there. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Slick, just keep him on. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a... Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. What's the... And down goes Douglas. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a...
Oh my God, Johnny! Do you believe what we are seeing? Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
7, 8.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to...
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that's...
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
Think we're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobweb. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He still want to fight.
referee step in. And Buster Douglas goes to the canvas. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your club.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Klitschko is dazed. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate that.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more?
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Here comes Rick, the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighter. And there's the bell for round 1. There's a counter shot. So close with that uppercut. And the big fella and the big daddy hits the floor. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
each other's punching power. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Jab misses. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to... On to the second round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. That right uppercut misses. Missing with the left hook. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan... Hold that thought! And Big Daddy Bo got rocked! Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see...
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner?
And Big Daddy goes down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Hold that thought! And Bo is dazed. That was the moment!
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Talk about Bo in that last round. They say no. There's the bell for round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. A much better, and before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
That's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Well, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense is everything.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Big Daddy in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as Big Daddy Bo goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked out. And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
And the big fella stumbling backwards. And what a rarity. Big Daddy Bo is down. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're okay.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Both men step back for just a moment. That left uppercut doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. And Bo is dazed. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Boy, this next round is going on to the 6th round. Wilder just got, and the Bronze Bomber goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Misses with the straight left. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1,